Welcome to the Parenting Podcast this week. We're glad to be coming to you from Dubuque, Iowa.
We're building an atmosphere of love in our homes, and so our kids can be nurtured and grow and become the greatest that they can be, all that they can be. We're going to spend a few sessions talking about the characteristics of love and in our home.
Yeah.
In 1 Corinthians 13, verse 4, we read, "Love suffers long." And I want to talk to us about expectations. Let's talk about expectations.
Okay.
And in Psalm 62:5, we read, "My soul wait only upon God and silently submit to Him, for my hope and expectation are from Him." And when we free others from our perfectionistic expectations of them, we make room for love in our home. And our expectation needs to be realistic and not strap that other phony stuff or unrealistic stuff on people.
Yeah, there's a real difference between wanting our family to have excellence,
Yes,
and a spirit of excellence about it, and really help our children to be all they can be. There's a difference between that and being a perfectionistic parent.
Yeah.
And perfectionism has more to do with ourselves
Yes.
than it does with others.
It really does.
So if you're a perfectionistic parent, you're really worried about how you look
Yeah.
because of what your kid does. You want them to be perfect so that you look good. You want, their behavior to be perfect. You want their little dress to be perfect, or their little shirt to be perfect, or
You want them to walk sooner than any other kid in the nursery.
you can get competitive with this, right?
Yeah.
And you really have to, as a new parent, just put that aside, because it doesn't matter at what week your kid rolls over, at what, month they get their first tooth, how old they are when they walk, how many words they have when they're 16 months old.
Yeah.
It really doesn't matter how that is compared to some other kid in the nursery at church or in preschool or wherever, or daycare, wherever you put them, or your friends or anything like that. So put all of that competitive stuff aside, because that's not fair to your child, for one thing. And truth is, every kid's going to end up rolling over. Every kid's going to get their teeth. Every kid's going to end up walking. Every kid's likely going to end up talking unless there's a real issue. They're all going to get it. It's okay. And in the span of time, it doesn't really matter if they walked when they were 9 months old or 16 months old. They're walking, they're running, they're playing. By the time they're 2, nobody can tell the difference anyway. So you don't want to be perfectionistic and expect your kid to outperform everybody else, because that's all about you.
Yeah. And then if your expectations are not met, then you're going to end up disappointed.
Yeah.
And it's needless. It's needless for you to experience that. That comes with a whole new set of problems. And it all comes from having the wrong expectations. So put your expectations on the Lord and enjoy your kids.
Yeah.
Watch them develop, watch them grow, celebrate their development.
Yeah.
It'll be great. Love them just the way they are.
Yeah.
And it'll be wonderful.
Yeah.
It'll be wonderful. Well, you guys have a great week and enjoy your kids.